Wake me up before you do leave.
And go home and do a poopy. Wake me up.
R.I.P. George Michael.
Leave. Bye.
Hello, skipper. Hello, navigator. Half a minute to go. Okay.
Sup, mother truckers? Welcome to Baboon Yodel, your favourite podcast
Whoop, whoop.
with your favourite hosts
Whoop, whoop.
and the favourite noises
Whoop, whoop.
made by Edamon. Over there's Edamon.
Hi, peeps. How are you doing today? Have you had a nice morning, noon, or night?
Oh, that took so
Welcome.
long.
Did you introduce yourself?
No.
Okay, I will introduce my co-host, Renee Church.
Hey
Yay!
guys, how's it going? How's
Pew, pew.
everyone's morning been? Or afternoon, wherever you are.
Wherever you are. It's been
Evening.
how has been your week?
It's been good. I've been at work, working at Real Groovy,
Oh, really?
stacking the shelves,
Yeah.
greeting the people. And
So I had a question about that.
Yep.
So is there so there's always this stereotype of people who hang out at record shops.
yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Is that they're just shaggy clothes
Mm.
and come around smelling shit and not buying
Yeah.
anything, just walking around?
Opposite to not buying anything though, people drop coin at Real Groovy.
Oh, really?
They drop coin.
Do you pick it up?
Well, I'll like walk past and I'll be like, damn, that person just spent like $200 on like records.
Drop coin means
Oh, like,
they
like
spend.
just spending.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
So
I might be
Renee
too cool.
Renee Church is a rapper.
Yeah, I'm a sick coin dropper.
Okay. So they're not.
Yeah, no, people spend money there, but there's a stereotypical, like, I'll be working, like, midday on a Tuesday, and there's just, like, old dudes in there, just perusing the records and stuff. It's very typical.
Do they go like weird? Do they go like all?
A few of them, yeah.
Do they me too? You too?
No, unfortunately, I haven't been me too. Poor me. Oh, that's what I got the job for.
Are there any flirters?
I've had a couple of looks from people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, go away, I'm working.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Not appropriate. No, I haven't said that, but I've thought that in my head.
Yeah.
Not right now.
You should be assertive and go and tell them, punch them
Yeah.
in the face,
Yeah.
rip off their balls, and
Yeah.
etc.
Yeah. No, I'll do it next time, actually.
Yeah, just do
Yeah.
it. Just fuck off, bitches. Tell them.
Get out of my shop. This is my shop.
This is my shop.
This is
You're in my shop.
You employed here? No, get out.
I want to
Yeah.
talk to the manager.
One time, I was doing door, like greeting people and stuff, and I greeted Robert Rakady. Do you know Robert Rakady?
Yeah, the guy from the morning show, and
Yeah.
he does radio
Dancing
stuff
with
as
the
well.
Stars.
Dancing with the Stars.
He walked in because I have to greet everyone, and he walked in, and I looked him in the eye. I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And he's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Yes,
Yes.
yeah."
He's good. He does the show before The Nation on TV3, I think.
He's cool. I
Yeah,
love
he's
Robert
really-
Rakady. He's
really
awesome.
good. And he was really good. He was kind of underrated during the Dancing with the Stars, I think. He was a cool dancer.
He was good. He's good talent, that guy.
Yeah, really good
I
guy.
miss that guy.
He's alive.
Yeah, no, that's because I saw him the other day, so he's alive.
He's alive.
Confirmed.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's nice. So what's the new haps in the music industry? What's the record that's been rolling out
Well-
day and night and morning?
Kid Cudi, day and night. No, well, because the whole thing is Childish Gambino's here, or he was here this weekend, so people are talking about that, and people are looking for his albums and stuff.
That's
if they can
cool.
afford to buy his albums and also go the festival as well.
Yeah, I heard the festival was good but bad. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard that his performance was good, but externally everything else about the festival sucked.
Yeah.
Like the mud and stuff.
Yeah, it was raining and it was a lot of mud and not a lot of food and people were not really excited about it. So
And you couldn't take water in and it was really hot.
yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
crazy.
Which is crazy.
So if you don't take water in, what do? You just buy water or whatever?
Yeah, well, that sounds expensive, right? Because you want to
That's
keep hydrated for 2 days you're there.
Yeah, you gotta. That's a good trick.
Yeah.
It backfired though. Nobody liked that shit.
And yeah, no one. If people just want water, they just want to have their own water.
And everybody blame Childish Gambino?
I'm sure they did. I don't know.
Yeah, he's good. He's nice.
He is, eh?
He's one guy who I I will kiss his penis. I will.
Okay.
Yes, I'll kiss his penis.
Yeah, I might do it as well.
Yeah.
He's lucky dude.
Yeah.
Lucky man.
Lucky man. We
Two people lining up already. Jeez.
Bad.
If anyone listening went to that festival, let us know on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, because we want to know what
was the actual experience.
Yeah, I want the tea. I want the dealio. So yeah. Baboon Yodel on Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah, or Gmail.
Email us your stories. Pigeon send it to us.
Yeah, Morse code it to us.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm interested to know because I've heard a few things, but not a lot about his performance. I want the real detail.
Yeah, that's good.
This is lazy journalism. Just email us.
Just let us know.
Yeah.
What I did. I watched movies.
Oh yeah, what did you do this weekend?
I was so self-involved, Renee Church.
What movies did you watch?
Oh, thank for asking.
You're welcome.
I watched Robin Hood.
The new one?
Yeah, the new one.
How was it?
It's a piece of shit.
Is it?
It's so shit.
Is it? Who
They're trying to
asked for Robin Hood?
I don't know. I think what happens is that everybody just gathers around in the room and then they say, "Oh yeah, we gotta write a movie." I don't know. Robin Hood.
Maybe instead of
we've had like 15 movies of Robin Hood already made. We'll just put a spin on it. They'll say, "Okay, let's do it," and that's what they did. The spin is that it's kind of looks like a fantasy movie thing. So there's it's one of those worlds where there's a lot of things which are quite new looking because people are wearing coats.
Right. Oh yeah.
With hoodies.
Yeah.
Nobody wear hoodies that time, right? And then there was some lame shit around, when Robin Hood becomes quite famous, everybody in town just cuts off the hoods of their hoodies and just nails it on different walls and doors. This is lame.
Weird.
And then they have some scenes around the crusade because that happened around the crusades. And then they show the crusades as the white people as like they were dressed up like the new army uniforms, but they were kind of old, but they dressed up like that, and they showed the whole thing like that. They were doing with the fingers and go here and go there, and it was they tried to modernize old war.
There's nothing worse than modernizing something old. Also, was there a lot of feminist stuff in it? Because that's usually what happens with movies when they reboot. They're like, "Hey, it's a reboot, but this time there's women because we care about them now."
No, it was not. It was not. No, it was Robin Hood, but they didn't cast Robin Wright to play Robin Hood.
It wasn't Robin Hood. No, I couldn't think of a joke.
Robin Gertrude Hood.
Just her name is Robin. The singer Robin Hood.
It was not. No, it was not that feministic.
No. Interesting.
It was, but they just blew some shit on religion though. There was a lot of there was a lot of talk about child abuse by the Catholic Church and all that. Obviously, Arabia was the enemy at this time.
Lawrence Arabia.
Yeah. I was pissed off because I'm from there, and then the whole war was around the West or the Christians invading Jerusalem, right? But they were the invaders, but then they were just talking about the Arabia is the enemy and blah, blah. I won't reveal too much story items, but
no spoilers if you want to see this movie that tanked.
You can do. Well, I'm just gonna talk to you about shitty stuff. And Jamie Foxx was in there. It was good.
Of course he was.
It was good, but he did like a shitty Arabic accent.
I've said this once. I'll say it 100 times. Why wasn't it Cliff Curtis?
Oh, I don't know.
He can play Arabic.
Yeah, he can play. Why wasn't they should have gotten like an Arabic guy?
Get Uncle Bully in there, mate.
Yeah, no, the Arab thing is not. I mean, if the Asian stuff is more like if somebody white plays an Asian person, then there's some kind of outrage. But it's somebody black playing an Arab person, so there was no outrage. But I was kind of outraged in my heart because he's American and we need an Arab playing an Arab.
Oh, definitely.
If we are doing that thing nowadays of people, if you represent a culture, you have to have an actor from that culture, which I don't usually agree with. However, if we are doing that thing, why not have an Arab person playing that role?
Who could be cast as that role? Is there anyone famous? Like sort of
Umar Sharif, he's dead.
Okay, well, Oh, that was good for a second. Okay.
No.
Because I guess like Jamie Foxx is a name, but putting him in that role is not a great idea because he's not Arab.
Yeah, I don't really mind. I'm just complaining in the sense that that's the current climate like that.
Yeah. They're not following the rules.
Yeah, they're not following the rules uniformly. Because if an American can't play a Chinese person, so the American can't play an Arab person.
Yeah.
Why is an American playing an Arab person?
Yeah.
You know, that's my point. It's not funny, but it's cool.
I support your point, Ed.
It's like for instance, if somebody here like who plays that old guy in Shortland Street, do you know his name?
Chris Warner?
Chris Warner.
The old guy?
If Chris Warner played a role of a Maori chief, how would that be?
That would be dumb.
That would be
You'd be
dumb,
like, you're
right?
white, bro. You're Chris Warner.
So I don't know. It's just a weird thing.
You're not in Guatemala now.
Yeah. I don't really mind though. I'm coming from a different culture. I don't really mind when Ben Kingsley played Gandhi. I didn't mind. He did a good job. But if you're following today's rules, then where are the rules then?
Well, that's another interesting thing. Bohemian Rhapsody. Did you see it?
Yeah.
With Rami Malek playing Freddie, who's obviously he's Egyptian, but he's playing Freddie, who's Indian, I believe.
Yeah.
And so like that's not completely. You know,
that's
it totally. I think he did a great job of Freddie, regardless. But it's like, oh well, they're not following the rule either. You know?
Yeah, they're not following. If you are doing that, why not?
They nearly had Sacha Baron Cohen doing it. He's Jewish and he's not. You know, like, but it's
so if
would have done a good job.
I think our listeners should understand that we don't have any problem with any other person playing any other role, but if we are following the current rules, then why Jamie Foxx is playing an Arab?
Why Jamie Foxx? Like, just stop giving him. I think
he's done one good movie.
I think that's our problem. Is just stop
Ray
hiring.
Charles. That's what he did. Ray was his first movie, and then not first movie, the movie that he got an Oscar for, and then we don't. Then after that is shit after shit after shit after shit.
I agree. He was in the Annie reboot.
Yeah, but I didn't see that. How's that?
I don't know. Because I loved like 1982 Annie. It was so good.
Well, this Annie, I've heard that this Annie was not that shit. All right, this Annie was not that good, but there was outrage around that as well. Oh, Annie's white, black people can't play Annie. You know.
I think that's fine.
That's fine.
You can like mod. You can do
because it's fiction
you want.
anyway.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's crazy. That was just. I don't know any kind of outrage as I feel that is weird.
I'm offended because I'm ginger and I need representation. No, I'm kidding.
I think original Annie was ginger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
She's like had a ginger fro.
Yeah. So if we are following the rules.
But the chick who played Annie, the 10-year-old in the 1982 movie, she was not ginger. It was a wig. Or maybe they dyed her hair, but she had like black hair.
All right.
So are they appropriating ginger culture?
I don't know. It's too much. It's too much. Anyway, anybody can play anything. It's fine. It's okay. Just don't be racist. It's okay.
Just don't be racist.
Don't be fucking racist. Talking about racism.
Yeah.
Remember we last week we talked about that the blackface topic.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. In Taranaki.
There has been another parade, which was a Santa Parade.
Yeah.
Where they...
Oh, its voice is going.
I'm becoming emotional.
He's getting choked up, man, over the parade.
No, what happened was that there was another small town parade, but they had a float with a Confederate flag, and then the title was Redneck Christmas.
That's just the dumbest theme. Redneck Christmas. It's like Bogan Christmas.
Yeah, so that made the news. I think there will be a lot of these things happening in different parades.
I think parade Christmas culture is coming out, and like we're gonna just find out that every parade is just so racist.
Yeah,
I think they always have been.
Yeah, it is like that. But there's
parades are problematic. We've learnt this week actually. There's been a couple of problematic parades.
Yeah, there's this thing happening with the Auckland Pride Parade.
With the police.
There's a big controversy going on there. And then there's the Santa Parade issue that is happening. International people in New Zealand, we're having issues with our parades.
We're having parade problems, man.
Parade problems.
We cannot do it right.
Yeah, the US is having Donald Trump issues and
what's new,
and the fires and the tornadoes and etc. School shootings.
Yeah,
we are having parade issues where there is big problems.
Is the name of this episode going to be Parade Issues? Because it has to be.
Our American listeners should write to us if you guys have ever faced parade issues in your territory.
Because our one this week is centered around so every year on Queen Street in Auckland, for those overseas listeners, Queen Street's like the big main street in Auckland. It's got all the shops on it. It's got a Starbucks.
All the 5 shops.
Used to have 2 Starbuckses.
Got the Starbucks.
But every year they have a Santa Parade for the kids and the whoever wants to come out and see Santa. Santa Parade. It's been so long since I've seen a Santa Parade. I can't really remember what else is in a Santa Parade besides like school dance teams doing a dance on a trailer and then Santa. So I've been at the end.
I've been in because I used to live in the city center.
Oh, yeah.
So I've seen a couple. And usually it's just a kids thing, people come with their families, sit around the side of the road, and there's several floats that go by. And then there's a float with something happening on it. And then there's some
Christmas songs and then also Gangnam Style for some reason.
Yeah. There's some crazy people dancing in front of the float, which are not good dancers.
Yeah.
They're shitty dancers. Everybody's just clapping, and I'm just yawning over there saying, what the fuck is this dance?
Boo from the
go home, you 8-year-old dancer, and learn to tap dance first.
Get a trade, bitch. Come on, contribute. Yeah, and then Santa comes at the end, right? And it's like it's the whole
that's
event.
a big thing. There's the big float that comes in at the end. It's like a big trailer where there's Santa sitting in it.
Yeah.
So there was a controversy this time that this year's Santa, who has been doing it for 3 years, is fired.
Donald Trump style.
Yeah, he got kicked out. You know why?
But for some intense reasons, eh?
Yeah, there's some crazy shit that happened. And
not Santa values.
Not Santa.
Not parade values.
Not parade values. Santa, exactly. There was some kind of thing. He said some weird shit, right? So there was some discussion around, how about having a woman Santa, and if
how about Santa?
Yeah. Sent
anyway, continue.
And sent her.
Yeah, sent him. I just met him.
So he said some crazy shit about women. So he said that I don't want a Santa with boobs. I'll read you his exact.
I don't want a Santa with boobs.
I don't want to. But I think most Santas have boobs because they're old fat men.
Yeah.
Where there's no way that they don't have boobs.
Santa has man boobs 100%. 100p, man.
Sure. We're just fact checking this shit, and
nah, it's real. We'll know. We'll know. Exposed.
Mr. Baker. His name is Baker. I don't know what his first name is, but you can't have Santa with boobs. That's his statement. Yeah. And the
you can't have
Santa. It's like you can't have Santa with boobs.
It's just like weird. It's just what? Like okay, yeah.
But it's close to his heart.
Boobs.
Yeah, he let himself go in the 40s.
And he said something else. What did he say? He was like,
so to the boob thing. They said that it was to the boob thing, the parade organizers, they said it was a statement that did not sound like the value of a family parade. We choose to use a different agency. Santa is still alive and well, but it will be a different Santa.
They insinuated that they killed him. Oh no, Santa's alive and well. No, you killed Santa for saying that he doesn't have boobs.
It's like that. They invited that Santa into a building, and then killed him. And now nobody knows. It's like that Saudi thing that happened. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
There's that.
Santa got Saudi.
Santa got Saudi. Now we'll never see him again. It's his name is Neville Baker.
It sounds like a Santa name, eh?
Yeah. And it looks, if you guys don't see it, but I'm showing it to Renee. It's like a nice, sweet old man.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't he?
Polo shirt and a
definitely
beard.
has boobs.
Oh, 100%.
Definitely has boobs.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you don't discriminate. Why are you saying that? That's just crazy. And his biggest fear was that what would happen if kids would ask their parents, "Oh, why does Santa have boobs?"
Well, you say because there's like, I just can't. I think I saw that he was concerned about how like if kids see a woman Santa on the parade, they're gonna think Santa's not real.
It's a fiction of imagination anyway. Figment of it's a figment of all the children's imagination.
Yeah. Well, so for me, like when I saw Santas on parades when I was like little, when I believed in Santa, I didn't think that was the real Santa. I was like, the real Santa's at the North Pole. This is like a guy in a suit, but that's all good. Like I knew what the deal was. Yeah. Well, I thought that the real Santa was, which he is for the kids listening. Yeah. But I never thought that like parade Santas was the real Santa. So, and I don't think kids believe that. Like,
kids don't believe that, and he's just that's what Baker said. That's something we already have to contend with. Let alone kids saying Santa's got boob, mum.
What?
Yeah. That's crazy stuff.
This is creepy, man. He's a creepy man.
Why does he have problems about the boob stuff?
He's really... Oh, and did you see the other comments he made about how the elves are going to be in little skirts and stuff? And boob tubes or something?
Elves are going to be in the boob tubes and little skirts with the vaginas hanging out.
Yeah.
And, but, I mean, we both are quite woke.
Oh my God, we're woke. We're so woke. When it comes to parades, we're woke.
I've been awoke since 6 o'clock in the morning. So this... the thing is that New Zealand Herald did like a poll, on the thing, and 90% of the people said that Santa should not be fired. And I think that I think he should be fired. He shouldn't be fired, but he should be given like a strict talk.
There must be another person that can play Santa and's not going to say this dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Like, why can't you just be a Santa? Go up on the parade and entertain the kids, and that's it. Like, why do you need to have... Yeah.
Just do your job.
Yeah.
Why do
you your fucking job, Santa. It's not like you have to, like, sleep for, like, a year and then, like, make presents. All you gotta do is put a suit on and go on the parade. God damn. Acting like you're the real... Like, he's acting like he's, like, the real Santa that has, like, all the work.
But people on the internet were crazy. They were, like, getting angry, like... Santa is not a man. Santa is not a woman.
Oh, yeah, the comments are so funny.
It's like, we all know Santa is a man. We all know Santa doesn't exist.
Hey, lies.
Santa is not a woman, never have been, and I would never see a day when he's a woman.
I'll never see a day.
Well, the world is going nuts.
Oh my God.
For goodness sake, Santa is a bloke. For goodness sake.
For Santa's sake. Where else? Yeah, I saw these comments before too, and I was like, Jesus. Oh, yeah. It's just so... Oh, my favorite, someone commented, get a grip, farmers. Get a grip.
Get a grip, farmers.
Get a grip.
Farmers is the main company that sponsors the parade. So it's I don't know. I don't think we have... don't have any other thing to be outraged about, so I think
there's more problems with the Santa on Farmers Queen Street, the big mechanical Santa.
Yeah, have you seen that one?
Yeah,
that's like just it's got a weird eyes.
Yeah,
and then there's got a weird finger.
Do you know what the eyes and the finger used to do and look like?
Yeah, so I remember a video from before.
Yeah,
because I'm new to this country, so it used to, the finger was like going out.
It would go back and forth like beckoning. It was quite creepy.
It was quite creepy. It was like, it was not calling people.
And it had one eye that winked.
Yeah, it was a slow wink.
Yeah, so and the lips were like lipstick red. Like it was
a creepy pedophile Santa on the wall.
It's creepy.
It was crazy. I think I can find a video online. Maybe we can share it with everyone.
Well, there's this is just a shout out. There's a series on Lightbox for those of you in New Zealand who can watch Lightbox. It's like Netflix. There's a series from the spin-off called Get It Tuti Papa, and they just go into like the the history of some of New Zealand's, historical things like the Decker sign. Have you seen the Decker sign between here and Hamilton? In Huntly, when you're in Huntly next, you'll see the Decker sign. Mm-hmm. But they also did just like the history of the Santa, and it used to be on Hobson Street, and it was just like on the Heritage Hotel. But there's some real good like just footage and stuff and old school stuff of the Santa you get to see his like origins. Yeah, it's really interesting.
I don't have Lightbox, so
okay, I've got the password. So.
Spend some money.
Yeah,
fucking hell.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Merry Christmas. No, yeah, but so I think
let's get now I want a Santa with boobs. Let's get a Santa with boobs.
Santa with boobs. Santa with boobs. Santa with boobs. This episode's off the rails, man.
It's just crazy because I couldn't understand this intelligent man saying that Santa cannot have boobs when he does actually have boobs.
It's hypocrisy.
It's crazy. Hypocritical bullshit, motherfucker shit.
It's mad,
asshole.
Man. He's super mad.
Anyway, Christmas is coming. It's cool.
Anyway, I guess Christmas is coming. I guess it's not ruined, maybe.
All right, so your lady. Talking about parades is done. We've done our parade talk.
We're no longer paradists.
Let's talk about the Middle East.
Let's talk about Middle East.
Let's talk about up and ceased.
Ooh, that's not good. That's not good, Ed. I'll be honest with you.
I can't do it on the go, you know. I can't be
on the go.
I can't be on the go.
I can't be on the go all the time.
All right. We don't have any celebrity news today, so Lady Gaga. Ariana Grande. Okay, cool. So that's your dose for celebrity today.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next news. So, have you ever considered cannibalism?
Not personally. I know it exists.
For health reasons, I've been trying it recently.
Yeah.
I just eat my fingers.
Yeah, just anything I've got on me, I'll eat. No, but cannibalism, I often think, oh, no one does that. But then there's a couple people who do it.
Yeah, there's a few people who've done. I've never read in history, it might be there, of people doing cannibalism for pleasure purposes. Either it's a religious ritual thing when someone dies and then you eat them, right? It's like a circle of life kind of bullshit.
Oh, Lion King coming out.
Yeah. Ooh.
There you go.
Anyway. And the other way is revenge.
Right? Cannibalism.
Revenge cannibalism. Or, just used in war and stuff because it used to be cannibalism here as well.
Yeah.
In New Zealand. So it's... But here, there's a modern cannibalism in a modern city. In the UAE, a Moroccan woman killed her lover and cooked him.
Oh.
It wasn't like a crazy wild, just ripping off the legs and eating the flesh and the heart. No, none of that. She cooked, put it in nice pieces.
Herbs and spices.
Froze some of it, used some of it. Took some time to cook it. So... And and served up his remains to his Pakistani workers.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, Pakistanis.
And they were like, num num num. What kind of meal did she make it into?
Well, they said that it was the traditional Emirati dish.
Oh, so what's that?
Anything which Emiratis usually, it's a little bit softly spiced meat on rice.
Right.
Yeah, but different styles of different things.
And stuff.
Yeah, with some.
Okay.
Sometimes there's a sauce, but most of the times, there might be sauce. But the rice is cooked in broth and stuff, and it's nice tasting. But if the broth is made of man, then it will be a lot tastier, I guess.
Hey Ed, no, something like that. Interesting. So, and were his workmates eating it and being like, yummy?
Yeah, they must have loved it because it was like nice, fresh,
tender
meat,
off the bone.
Tender off the bone. It's so good.
Seasoned.
And it's just homegrown. Isn't it? Homemade.
Well, she, it's her own, raised on the farm situation,
And it's crazy. She has had sex with the guy. Imagine if you had sex with the cow that you kill and eat. Oh, I guess it's possible.
You could, but that's just screwed up. Yeah, it was her lover.
Yeah, her lover.
Partner.
Yeah.
And then she cooked him up. How'd she kill him?
So she confessed to the police that it was insanity. A moment of insanity.
Yeah,
that
maybe.
She and she's in her 30s and she's still pending trial. But how she got caught was that, so the guy's brother was looking for the dude, the dead eaten dude. And he was looking around and he went to the house and he found a tooth in a blender.
Oh.
So that means she made different styles of meat. She made some mince meat as well.
She got the face and chucked it in the blender for mince, for bolognese. She took the leg
she was making
meat.
some sausages, you know.
Yeah, leg meat in the freezer for some butter chicken leg, human leg, butter human, Rogan Josh. Oh my God.
And it was just a jealousy thing because he told her that he was planning to marry someone else in Morocco. So they were living in UAE and he's a Moroccan dude. And he told her and she said, "Fuck no," and killed her.
I'ma cook you up and feed you to your friends.
Bitch, motherfucker.
But the interesting thing that you pointed out before is that the news story, there's just like a yum dish of like, it's like the picture they used in the news story, there's just like some yum meal.
So the news story that is there on BBC, they've put up like a stock photo of like a very nicely cooked dish.
Looks yummy.
It's so yummy. And since I've been saying this story or talking about this, my saliva is on overdrive.
Oh man, all I want to do now is just go to the night noodle markets down the road and get like a...
Yeah, I just want to cook up Jordan and eat him today. Tonight. Let's just cook up Jordan.
It'd be good.
Yeah, he looks like meat grown for this purpose. You know those his meat would be nicely marbled.
Yeah.
You know, it would not be like kangaroo meat, which is like no fat in it. My meat would be the same.
Yeah.
It would be nicely marbled.
Oh, mine would be terrible.
Oh, yours would be just very stringy.
There'd be nothing there.
Yeah.
There'd be no like nutritional protein value.
Yeah. Your meat is the one that people would eat if they were going on a diet to lose weight.
Yeah.
Lean meat.
My meat would be gluten free.
Yeah, it will.
So it's for the celiacs.
It will be celiacs. Oh, well, you know, what are you going to do? You got to eat the lean meat. You got to eat the lean meat.
Well, it's good to know that if I need to, I can harvest Jordan's meat.
Yeah.
And like eat it if he even makes me mad.
Yeah, that's completely that.
And then just plead insanity. I'll be like, oh, it's crazy. Oh, that was so crazy that back then. Oh.
Just don't blend him.
Yeah, nah. I'll learn from her. Just don't use the blender with the teeth, because someone will clock you. They'll be like, "Are there teeth in this blender?" And I'll be like, "What? Nah, it's not even teeth."
No, it's not. It's just a button of my shirt that just fell in there.
Yeah.
Oh, and so he took it. He stole the tooth, and took it to the police. Police did some DNA shit.
Because they're like, I haven't seen Josh around lately.
Yeah.
This kind of looks like this dude.
They did DNA, and there it is. Killer.
Can't believe it.
Killer. And it's crazy. Why did she? It's such a great idea for serial killers listeners out there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be a serial killer.
Don't do it.
But it's such a thing. Because it's a great way to get rid of the body.
It really is.
You know,
it's very economical.
The whole thing and
it's
nutritional. Eat it and shit it out.
It's like you don't even have to buy meat that week.
Yeah.
Like it's just it's very economical.
And it lasts very long as well. Anyway, don't do any of the stuff.
Don't do it, man.
Don't do it. Just don't even kill chickens. Just eat vegetables, tomatoes. I can eat chickens, but you shouldn't.
If I did that to Jordan, it would end up tasting a lot like Adidas tracksuit. So.
Yeah, because he's been marinating in them for a while.
Yeah, so it wouldn't taste that great.
He sleeps with them and
tastes like
masturbates in them.
Yeah.
Does he have sexual intercourse with you while wearing them?
Well, he takes them off first. But he's always in them to begin with.
Has he made like a purpose hole in the pant? Just
yes, tear away Adidas pants.
Ooh, this got raunchy this
it
episode.
This is too much.
Okay.
We talked about this stuff on Shit Talk also yesterday.
Really?
You were there.
I don't remember any of that episode that we talked.
There's too many people in the room.
Just too many people, not really. I mean, I'm quite used to this one where we talk about specific things and we have a nice thing, but there were a lot of awkward silences was like, okay, who's going to talk now?
And then Joe would be like, you guys all have terrible conversational ideas.
It was fun though. 50th episode, which is good. Go download Shit Talk.
We're nearly halfway there.
Yeah, nearly. It's this is going to be our 21st, which is good. Should make a speech.
Oh yeah, get our parents to show the embarrassing slideshow of us.
Yeah. So it should be fun when we reach 50. But we gotta, tell your friends to listen to our podcast.
Yeah. Listen. We're having a lot of fun here at Baboon Yodel. So listen, tell your friends.
Yeah.
It's shareable.
And then you guys have listened to us, and then if you have any advice on us improving or having any...
Then don't tell us, because we know what we're doing. Nah, if you do, actually, just let us know.
Yeah, if you want to do some segments or ask us any questions or want to cover any topics... What do you want us to do? Because we'll be releasing this every week, no matter what.
We always do.
Yeah, we always do. We won't...
Prove us wrong.
Oh, we got to plan the Christmas.
I thought about that just before.
How
are we going to do it? I'm away. Oh, it's Christmas Day. Oh, no, it's Boxing Day the day we release?
I don't know. I guess we're going to... Well, but we'll release...
pre-prod stuff.
But it's behind the scenes. Look into our activity.
You'll see what happens.
But we'll put something out. Even like a small blurb or something. I might just
Christmas card, Baboon Yodel Christmas card.
Yeah. And if one of us is away or something, we can just get like a guest host or something. And do it.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to I've lost.
Is it meat related?
Nah. Roast battle. Oh, actually, it is meat related. Roasties. Roast battle in Hamilton's happening. Is it next Friday?
Yeah, next Friday.
The 7th of December.
Yes.
2018. We're doing roast battle. Ed and I are facing each other.
Yeah, I have to roast Renee, and I'm gonna crush her face into the ground.
I'm gonna put his face in a blender and blend it up, and there's just gonna be teeth left.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you scared now? Yeah, you should get ready.
That was very specific.
So if you're in Hamilton or you're near Hamilton or you can get to Hamilton by the 7th of December, the show starts at 8:30.
Yeah.
At Navara Lounge.
8 o'clock. Be there by 8 o'clock. It's great.
Still a few tickets available.
Follow Roast Battle on Facebook and Instagram. Roast Battle New Zealand, and then you'd be able to get all the information, all the updates over there.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
It's super fun. There's a lot of great talent, great comics, doing roast as well on the lineup, so it's going to be fun. Each other.
It will be jokes like, oh, Renee looks like a slug who has been stepped on by Hitler, that kind of thing.
Oof, that's real accurate. God damn it. I'm going to have to go write some stuff, eh?
Yeah.
I'm scared now.
This was just on the go. That was just came out just now.
Eat 'em on the go. Cruising eat 'em on
the go. You can buy me from the shelf. All right. Okay.
See you guys next week.
Bye.